my fault. It's my fault. I owe the wrestling world an apology. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. We gotta pop a polar. Oh, man. Welcome back, everybody. Professional wrestler, comic book collector, video game enthusiast, Zach the Ripper Comics here. And as you know, Zach the Ripper Comics, beloved in the professional wrestling community, both for my in-ring antics and for being an all-around great guy out of the ring and in the locker room. And over the course of my career in professional wrestling, before finally stepping away, I accrued a lot of great friends. One of them being Dylan Freimeyer. I watched this kid watch me perform in the ring, and eventually he got into the wrestling business as a young Bulldog James Dillon. He wished me great luck on my first WWE tryout, which was given to me by Simon Dean, Supernova, Nova, or the real-life Mike Bucci. You might remember him from WWE as Simon Dean or from ECW as Nova or Supernova. Now, I want to take a look at a Facebook conversation that was had just a few nights ago on a certain Sunday night. You know what that means. AEW Revolution pay-per-view night. And there was quite the explosion, or lack thereof, that took place on this Sunday night. So as we go over here to Facebook, we take a look. Dylan Freimeyer, great guy, friend him up on there. He is now an employee, a productions employee of AEW Wrestling. Congratulations to Dylan. Great guy, deserves every bit of it. Everybody's, saying he's awesome. And we go down. Oh, here's Sinbo D saying congratulations. Sinbo D, if you don't know, was the former Kazarni in WWE, lasted about 3 weeks. He's always posting online, looking for every little bit of relevancy that he can get. Unfortunately, he still doesn't get it that often. Here we have Mike Bucci, earned and deserved. Now, Mike Bucci, if you don't know, loves the Dallas Cowboys, but even more so, he loves the Philadelphia Eagles, because during the NFL season, he does not stop talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, he'll tell you how much he hates them and despises them and how they're the worst team in the professional sports history, but come on, we all know. He loves them. Now, Mike Bucci, never one to tell a lie, never one to not speak his truth. He says earned and deserved to Dylan Freimeyer. So Zach the Ripper Comics feels free to say, wonder how many times you put Dylan over before he worked for AEW, because Dylan Freimeyer worked his ass off, but unfortunately was not getting a ton of bookings anywhere because of his weight, which he has addressed with DDP Yoga and has been part of the Jake the Snake Roberts resurrection and the Scott Hall comeback story. Congratulations, Dylan. Mike Bucci decides to respond. I'll humor you for a minute, Zach. I've always liked Dylan. He's always been a good kid. Now, granted, I'm not in the loop anymore, and I don't really watch anything except for an occasional match here or there. I honestly don't care who works where. I've been retired 15 years with an occasional appearance. If Dylan worked at Kroger and had this post on there about his pride in his job, I'd say the same thing. Well, Mike Bucci, I do know people that work at Kroger, and there's nothing wrong with Kroger. So using Kroger as the bar is kind of dickish. And I'm glad that you don't care who works where. And because of that, I don't see the need for you to come on here and say congratulations, well deserved, on Dylan working for AEW, especially since he's been there for over a year already. You should have known that, as you've always liked Dylan and he's always been a good kid. And I'm assuming you asked the same question to every other person that posted on Dylan's post, right? Of course you did. Good old Mike Bucci coming in with a little bit of swing. Zach Connor and myself said, nope, just you. I didn't want Mike Bucci to think in any way that I was trying to be sarcastic to anybody else online except him, because I speak my truth directly to the person. Now, if you're not understanding how this ties into AEW and the explosion or lack thereof, stay tuned. Mike Bucci says, I've been friends with a lot of the AEW roster for over 20 years. If I needed anything from them, I would have asked a long time ago. You know what I want from them? To keep providing a place for guys like Dylan and so many others to apply their craft, either in the ring or out of it. If you play your cards right, Zach, maybe they'll give you a dark match one day. Just hang in there and keep doing your thing. Good luck. Well, thanks, Mike. I appreciate, again, your sarcasm to me instead of just being honest and saying what you're trying to say. Instead, I'll be honest and I'll say, that's great to hear, Mike. I'm good. Thanks, though, as I don't want a job with AEW, as I think the company absolutely is the shits. Now at this point, because we went back and forth and Mike Bucci would not leave me alone, Dylan stepped in to say something, and I understand that. This is his Facebook wall, this is his news feed, and he wants to keep things nice and clean and cordial. So Dylan Freimeyer respectively says, Mike Bucci has been a good guy to me since before I worked in AEW. Known him for years, lot of respect for you, Zach Connor, but I can tell when someone's sincere or not sincere on my own, and Mike is one of the good guys to me. Fantastic. I'm glad that you and Mike have a good rapport. I appreciate the respect from you to me, as we've always had a good thing, and I responded to you. Dylan, Mike Bucci gave me my second WWE tryout. A very young bulldog wished me good luck on that, which I never forgot. Great hearing from you during the pay-per-view. And this conversation took place during the AEW Revolution pay-per-view, during the main event of Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship in an exploding ring match, during the time at which the ring was supposed to explode, by which someone on the production team probably was supposed to press the button, but maybe they were in the middle of a Facebook chat with a certain Zach the Ripper Comics. What an explosion. Send all your hate, not to Dylan Freimeyer, not to Mike Bucci, not to AEW, not to Tony Khan, not to Kenny Omega, but send it to me, as I am apparently the reason that the AEW Revolution pay-per-view was horrible. I am the reason that the main event spot went down the way that it did. I am the reason for the season. Until next time.
Kingston covering Jon Moxley.
It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Ruby red, grapefruit, makes me forget about soda. Makes me forget about iced tea. Ruby red grapefruit. All I can do, I've done. One love, ruby red.
Let's pound it. Listen to that. That's good stuff. Ruby red grapefruit. Just pound it. We are just days away from March 2021, which means spring is on its way. And if you're looking for the absolute best t-shirt to rock, it's not going to be the Rock shirt. It's not going to be your favorite sports jersey. It's going to be the official Zack the Ripper Comics t-shirt. You can find this actual shirt along with a barrage of over 50 plus items at the Zack the Ripper Comics Teespring store. The link is in the description below. If you go on there, if you purchase one of my items, let me know, send me a direct message on any of my social media, and I will feature that in an upcoming video. If you'd like to be in one of my videos, please go purchase one of the shirts, one of the anythings. There's leggings, all kinds of cool stuff on there, and I will put you in a video. One last time, check it out, the official Zack the Ripper Comics t-shirt, nice and bright, cutting its way, ripping its way into your hands. Professional wrestler Zack the Ripper Comics can attest to a lot of things. What it takes to make it in the professional wrestling world. What it takes when it comes to bodybuilding and training and focusing on your body. And what it takes when it comes to ingesting the ultimate beverage. And in this case, as you know, the ultimate beverage is Polar Seltzer. It's a little dark there, as you can see. But that doesn't stop us when it comes to Polar, because if you want to be a champion, if you want to pose with the belt, if you want to hashtag pose with the belt, then what you have to do is drink Polar. Oh, hell yeah. That's good stuff. That's the show, folks. I want to thank all of my patrons over at patreon.com/ZackTheRipperComics for supporting the channel. Not only are you getting exclusive content that you cannot see anywhere else but on patreon.com, but you're also getting some awesome merchandise courtesy of our Teespring store, link in the description below. T-shirts, hoodies, fanny packs, dog sweaters, and even the ever-popular ladies' leggings. For everybody that liked us on Facebook, found us on Instagram, hit up the ebay.com/ZackTheRipperComics store for all of your comic book needs. And last but not least, hit the thumbs up on this video, hit the bell for notifications so you know when we go live or when we post brand new content. And last but not least, subscribing to the channel, as it goes a long, long way as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Until next time. Now that's a hit. Polar. we're just gonna do one take.